Hey, namaskaram everyone. This is Shorov and I'm back again with a new update. So I was actually busy in one of my startups and still working on it. So I decided why not to show you guys what I'm doing now. So I'm using a Flutter code here. Actually, it's not completely done. I'm actually in the midway in this project. The backend is working on a Rust. Okay, I'm actually synchronizingly working together with the front end and the back end as well. The uh, the control center actually is built with build kit. This is on the web, and it will have a multiple software solutions that can be installed in macOS or Windows, and later on I will also make some applications for mobile as well. So this is the version that will be compatible with cross-platform functionality for macOS and the Windows. So this is actually building with Flutter and block provider. Block, okay. So I have created some features. This is the Rust code that's actually running the backend server, and where is it? It's here. So the lasers, creating laser accounts are has been implemented here now. I'm going for the fetching all the laser accounts associated with the particular business. Okay, so that is the task that I'm gonna fixing now and implement here. So first of all, I will go. It's a bad mistake from my side. Okay, so I need to do a little bit of fix here because in the app there is a little bit of problem that while adding something here, for example this, if I'm adding this, it's creating, okay, that's completely okay, but it should be empty after that and redirect it to the laser counts page, okay, the parent page of the lasers, where all the list will be come here. Okay, so it is not working right now, so I need to implement that feature too. Probably I'm going to fix it first, then I will make something that will actually fetch all the lasers and show it on the laser base. Okay, so let's implement it. First of all, I have created here it is. So I have created the event for it, that the laser create from event, resetting it. Okay, reset laser create from event, and we have the state. So while triggering that event, it need to set the state to the laser from initial. So it can be handled by this block. Okay, so here I'm triggering this block, so it is actually going to listen that block, sorry, not block, the event that's going to be triggered by some actions from the listeners. Okay, so first of all, let's come here, and I'm just going to event dot, oh, not event, it should be emit emit and laser form initial state. This is really important for now. Okay, so now just come here, it should be this. Yes, so input and done. So I think I missed something. Braces unnecessarily rubbed. These expressions is set literally. Okay, expected to find this. Okay, so I guess this thing was a little bit messy here. Let's see what is happening. First, okay, let's come here, Emmet. Then laser form. Oh my bad. Form initial. So in this case, let's go event dot laser, and it's expecting that thing. Yeah. Oh, okay, I got it. So I was doing this. That's not required yet because it's not returning anything. Okay. So now what I need to trigger this event on the laser screen. We're creating it. So here you can see that the block listener is listening the laser block and the laser state where it is. Let me silence my phone so it may ring up a few minutes. So okay, so the laser creation failed. This is something here, and on failed we don't need to reset it, but while if the laser creation account is successful, we should reset the form. Okay, so on success, so here is the success event listening for the success state. So we need to reset the form laser creation form. Okay, that is it. So this is not that is it. It's actually the laser. Sorry, my bad. So it is actually the comment that I just made. Now I need to implement it. So let's come here. Here is the block provider dot of. I will show you another way, which is really handy to minimize this code. So laser form block, and let's trigger that event laser form create reset event. We got it. So here we can say that laser create input, laser create input dot copy with count can be null, I guess. Not like that. It should not like this. So what we can do, let's go inside the block in the event. The event, it should not take anything. Let's remove it from here. Also remove it. Don't worry about this red indications. So I just want to remove it. We also don't need this. So let's go to the initial. In the initial, it's here. Laser create input. Let's come here and add it laser create input. Okay, so now let's come here. We don't need it. Let's remove it, and here is the event. So now it should work. Let's test it out. Give it for a spin. Opening up the laser and adding something like, okay, so this should not exist. Okay, now if you run it, laser created successfully. That's really amazing, and it's removed from here. Okay, so but this too didn't. So why? It is because we're using sorry, create a screen, because we're using this named controllers to get the validators here. Okay, so we need to manually, not manually actually, yeah, it is manually, but programmatically we need to empty them. So how do we do that? Just simply come here, empty the text controllers. Okay, so how? We have a name controller that has text, and we can make it null. Sorry, it's not Rust, it's dirt. Null. So null cannot be here. Okay. What I can do? It is quite interesting that how do we manipulate them, right? So yeah, let's clear it. After calling this function, the text will be the empty string. Okay, yeah, that is what I was looking for. So what do we have learned? That we need to keep our eyes open always, because the solutions sometimes roaming around us, but we are blind and our ego don't want to see them, right? Yeah, so let's see, let's hope, cross the fingers and see if it is working or not. Let's open it up, refresh the inter application. Let's open it up, let's come here, and on success it should work. V2 and V, and this should not work because laser is already here. So let's make something unique, and it should work now. Yeah, that's working. That is what I was expecting to do. Okay, so but it should not affect or empty this entire form if it is returning with any error. So yeah, that is it. The laser account already exists, which is an error, and it's not resetting the form. That is the act I was expecting from it. Great. So this thing is not required anymore. Let's clean all of it. Okay. So now what I need, we need to make a struct. Okay. So we have a API documentation tool. It is Bruno, this is completely open source. Okay. And I just wanna authenticate from here. For security reasons, I'm not showing you everything, because it's a damn production code. Okay, so yeah, let's see the lasers. Okay, so here we have the laser, and what is it? Yeah, this is the laser that we have just created few moments back, right? Okay, so I need to create it. So let's come here. We need to copy all of this. Just copy it and come here. Where can we paste it? Let's go, move inside the models, and here we have the laser and a laser laser model dot dart. Let's create a file here and paste it here just for the documentation. Comment it out. Sorry. Now let's split it. Okay, we need to code it here. We need to make a transformer. Okay, so let's declare a class called laser model, and this laser model will contain few things like ID. So this is the ID. How it will look like this. Okay, so it should name it as ID. Oops, not like that. Final string ID, and let's make it optional. Final name, it should be a string too, and its name, my bad. Okay, so name, then user ID, business ID, account, address, laser. Okay, so these are the things that we need. The laser need to be something else. So first of all, let's add a constructor here. It's my bad. The constructor need to be here. So this dot ID, this dot name, this dot count. This all should be here. Optional, okay. Underscore. Okay. Then want it as underscore. That's fine. ID name, count. Let's keep it simple. This dot user ID, this dot business ID, this dot account, this dot address, and this dot laser. Okay, so now what I need, we need the laser, because laser has something like this. Okay, this is the laser. Fine. So we need to create another model for laser, class laser, and this should be laser account model, and this should be a laser record model. Yes, this should be a laser record model. Okay, so the laser record will have a final, I guess, dead time, and a final of a string, description, and a final of Let's come. Funnel of debit. It's my bad. Debit. Credit. Reference. Oops, my bad. Reference. That's nice, but not. Because this need to be float actually. Let's keep it simple for now. Should be int. Int. Okay. Okay. So working with this is really sick. Fine. So now what do we have? We have this to arc. I guess the cons should not be here. Must have a body because it's an abstract. Lizard account model. Okay, so we forget to add it here. Now let's come here. Well done, my boy. So it should be added, then a description, then a debit, then a credit, then this dot reference. That's quite nice. So, oops, my bad. It's a debit. Okay. Initially, it could be 0. Fine. Final. When it is declared. So it cannot be set to a new value. Try removing all of the initializations. Okay. So it is actually asking us to not give it a date. Okay, fine. So this is it. Now we need a reference as well, because reference has its own structure. So let's come here. Laser record. Reference, my bad. Oops again. Model, I guess I have misspelled it here. REFERENCE, reference. No, I did it really well. So here we have a final string cell ID and final of string business ID and a bank final bank string a bank. Okay, bank. Now let's use it here. This dot cell ID, this dot business ID, this dot bank. Okay. Now the bank has its own structure. Bank ref. Okay. Bank ref model, let's say it. Let's call it like that. Where I need a bank, so I need a final string bank ID. Final string transaction ID. Okay, that's great. What do we need? Well, I will show you some tricks so that it's my bad, it need to be capital letter. Tricks so that you can do it much more easily. How? Let me show you that. So let's replace it first. The bank, it need to be replaced with bank model res. Okay, and we need to replace this reference from a string to this laser record reference model, and the laser record model should be here. Okay, with a list. Fine. That's really amazing. And it should be here. Let's see our responses. So here we have the result. Yeah, that's nice. Let's see what we have here. It cannot be null, right? Fine, so let's make it null too. Okay, now let's come here and add some from JSON function here. So we need a factory function. Factory. Oh, okay. Factory dot from JSON, and it will take a JSON thing, so it need a string. I know that JSON has a key of a string and a dynamic value of that key. Let's call it as JSON. Okay. Now from JSON need to be back to here. My bad. And sorry. Need to be bank ID. So JSON bank ID. Okay. Then we'll have the transaction ID. JSON dot, what I'm doing, transaction ID. These are two things. The name variable, okay, so I'm not using Rust, I know, so it need to be this kind of thing. Okay, now we need to do the same for it. Factory dot from JSON. Let's copy it. Why not to copy it? I'm really lazy right now. It's night here. I'm feeling really sleep. Probably I'm not going to complete this today. This feature. I may take some time. Okay. it has some bank session. Okay, so we need the bank here, right? If session dot that bank is not null, then we need this bank model to be here, and we need to call that from JSON to JSON dot bank, otherwise it will be null. So this is what for bank. Now let's come here for the business. This is the business ID, normal business ID. And lastly, we need the, it's my bad, JSON sales ID. That's great. Now, what do we need? We need to copy this and implement this here too. But instead, we need to use this model. That's nice, right? And we don't want this. That's great. We have the credit. So JSON dot credit. If it is not here, then it should be 0.0. Okay. Debit, not debt. Debit JSON. It should be debit, right? Debit. And if it is not here, so it should be also 0. The date, this is important, we'll deep dive into it later on if I got a time. So there no a chance if it's going to be null. So there is no chance that date is null, so that is why I'm not checking it and giving it a predefined value. So reference, this is really important right now because reference has the laser record. So we need JSON dot reference. Okay. Okay, so if it is as reference, then it's going to get that reference here. Reference, otherwise what's inside the reference? Let's see, I actually forgot about it. Okay, business ID. Okay, so it can be this. So let's see our data response, what it is actually giving us. The laser, and yes, it has this. So the reference, so if anything is inside the laser, so that must have to come with the reference. Okay, if anything is not there, then the reference is also going to be empty because laser has nothing in that scenario. So we don't need to check it. We don't need to check it, okay? Okay. Now what do we need to do? We need to use this here. but in a different way. So factory, it's a little bit tricky, okay? Believe me guys, because you need to deserialize the list, okay? So that from JSON, I guess there's a little bit of typo, map of string and dynamic, and it's going to be called as JSON. And we're gonna call it as the name. This is going to be the JSON name, then address, JSON address, then account, which is JSON account, business ID. So yeah, so here's the business ID. This is a little bit tricky because, not tricky, I need to do this, okay? Because the response itself with the ID is going to become as underscore ID. And in our model, it will be represented as simple ID, okay? Then I have the user ID, and we need to JSON user ID, okay? So laser, that's really catchy here. Well, we need to do some sanitization here. How? It's simple. We need to return it from here, but we also need to get a final list of laser record model and laser list, okay? That need to be here, an empty list. Now what I need is to do a for loop. So the for loop is going to be here as laser entry of that particular JSON.laser, okay? And this is the laser, and we need this to be here. Okay, final laser model, laser details with laser model from laser, okay? It should be laser, that's fine. And in the laser list, we need to push it somehow or append it. Yeah, it has add, okay? So laser details, and it's going to be add there. And this laser list is going to be here with laser list. That's it. Now the thing is that if this thing is not here, then what will happen, right? It's just going to be fill up if laser list, not laser list, if JSON, I guess. Okay, let's see it. If I see any type of errors, I will just turn the video off because I'm feeling really sleepy right now. Okay. We have pretty much everything. Let's remove it from here. And what we need now to open up the repository. What is that? There should be other repositories too. Where are they? Yeah, I was really scared that time that I was just, it was literally visible only on repositories because I have other tools. They're visible now. My guts just moved from my body. Okay, so let's go to the laser. And here I will get another thing. So get all business associated laser from server. Okay, so let's go for a feature, and I don't know what kind of feature it is actually taking, so let's make it a bool. Okay, for now let's make it bool and get all lasers. Okay, lasers. Okay, request all laser counts. It should be a synchronous function. Yes, and it will have a try catch, and as I am using Dio as HTTP client, so I'm using it, and it will return false on error, and a true value on success, which is actually mimicking it right now. Okay, as if now. So final response is going to be await API. It is an instance that will work with refresh tokens. So let's see our API. Get list, copy, remove. So it's a get method with this. And is there any body required? Business ID is required here, but I don't think so because last day I have re-engineered and the structure is now different. So in the handlers we have the softwares. In EchoFlow we have business profile handler, where the bottom in the body it's completely now, I guess, no, it's not business. Yeah, it should be here. Yeah, the body is completely useless right now, so we don't need it. Let's remove it. What was the name? This was the name, right? So this is the business ID. It was returning it like this, so we don't need this anymore, and we don't need this body anymore. Okay, that's fine. Let's see if it is working or not by going through here, login request. It's actually, yeah, it's ready now. The server is ready now. Let's run it, authenticate it, get all lasers. Yeah, it's working. Okay. So I've removed some unnecessary codes from my server, and here it should return something. So then it will have some value dot data, this data should be returned from here. Okay, this arrow means something is returning, okay, from that value. And this value is going to be extracted here. So let's call it as dynamic because we still don't know what is going to become here. And here, we also need to see what kind of errors we are getting. Say to type string like this, okay? That's fine. Or we can also use a response as well. Yeah. Now, let's it is the fire thing. We need to implement it here. The laser count model. Okay. First of all, let's see what it is actually returning. It should return something such a way that laser is there. Okay. Well, so it's a list 2. It's a list 2, okay? So we need to see if the res is not equal to null, then we are going to print the res dot lasers, I guess. I guess it's named at lasers, yes. Lasers. Okay. Now, inside the block laser, we have this kind of things. Creation failed. Okay. We need a final class, not final class, it need to be get laser counts, okay? Final class laser counts account lister event, which is going to be extend the laser event. It's my bad. And it's not going to take anything into it, but sorry, the masses is not here, so we can remove it. Let's come to the block that will be responsible for listening that particular event. Associated laser counts 1, create this, count lister that we have recently created, and we need to emit it, right? We need a way to get all of this. Laser accounts holder state, final class laser counts list state. It will be extend laser state. And oh, sorry. There might some problems. Let's see. Yeah, laser. Okay. I got it. Not a problem. So we need a laser record account model. Okay, laser account model. Laser counts, and this should be a list. Okay, this should be a list, and this list can be empty. Yeah, const, and this need to be required. Okay, this is a required thing, because if there is no list elements available, we need to return an empty list, because we need to show there is no records found, right? Okay, laser, not like that, laser block dirt, and we need to emit it. Yeah, so I need to emit it. So let's hit it here. We have the repository, laser repository dot request laser account creates. No, not this. Yeah, this one. And we can make it as asynchronous for now, because we'll need it later on. So for now, we need to call it in the presentation area, in the not responsive, in the screens and laser screen. Okay, so we need to wrap the entire body with what? With okay, block listener. Yes, it's kind of a pretty word, but let's not do it like this. Let's add a button here, elevated button. Later on we'll listen to it somehow. Const text, because I just need to see if it is actually able to transform that API response into a recently created model. So get all lasers. Okay, so here can add block provider dot of context dot add. It's not here because we need to mention that it's laser block, and add laser count list event. Okay, let's trigger it. Well, we should see something now in the terminal. Okay. Yeah, we are getting it. We are getting the response here, right? We're getting the response. Fine. So, in the repository, as we are getting the response, let's keep it, because we need to run a loop here. For in loop that a laser doc, as it is a steel doc from this collection. Now if we return that as laser doc, now it will return, but in a listed way. Okay, one by one. Let's see. Yeah, one by one. Now we can transform it. How? So laser count, not this. Let's see our model name. I just messed it up in my mind. It's laser account model. Okay, laser account model. Laser account model dot from JSON. It will take this thing. Okay. Now, final laser count model is going to be laser details here. And we need another one, a list laser account model with laser list. It's going to be empty list. And here we need laser list dot add. So I'm really feeling sleep now. Okay. Now we need to print it out, if it is arcing or not. Let's cross our finger and see what is happening. Let's come here. I guess it should not crash, but if it is crashing, then I will turn off this video and come tomorrow, because, you know, yeah. Where it is actually being the problem. Yeah, double. It should be a double, but oh, my bad, I made some silly mistakes. Where ints, it should be double. Double. Fine. Now let's see what kind of errors I'm getting now. Errors are the part of this. The date time is a subtype. Okay, so another external type string is not a subtype of type date string. Okay, so it should be string. Okay, string here. Okay, another error. another fix. Let's see. Okay, map string dynamic is not a subtype of a type bool. Where is it? What is bool? I don't know. Need to fix it. Well, so if it is not null, okay, fine, the bank should not be null. Now I think it should work. Let's see. And it's done. We got it. Well, so it's the list of this. I'm feeling really sleepy. Let's copy it. I am actually copy pasting the types as well. Well, these are already here. We don't need it. Just need to return the laser list. Laser list. Okay. And here it is not going to be the production ready right now. I'm not going to get all the actually good practices. Just I'm making it work right now. I will refactor it. Okay. So what was that? This. Just copy it. Paste it here. Done. Return a empty list. And here the list. Okay. Now the thing is we need to show it in our screen. This is in the login screen. Fine. So we need to figure a way, a container with a height of I guess 400 and the width of screen size of width, and it will have a child that will have a list view builder, and this builder will have this. That's really nice. And here we'll have some, I guess, what? We will have the item count. Yeah, yes, the item count of 6, and okay, this is it. Now let's show what should return or something like this. Return a text of index dot to string for now. Let's see if we are getting it or not. Yes, these are here. Now need to replace it. How? Let's come here, not the entire builder. So let's come here in it and wrap it with the block builder, And this block builder will have a laser block and laser state, and this builder will have the state access of the laser state. Okay, access of laser state, and let's copy it. This laser state. Oh my god. We need it to be a common thing. So let's come here. Not this thing. In the state, we need to give it a common thing. This is final list of laser account model, and this need to be, what was the name of it? Laser accounts, right? Laser accounts, and we need required this dot laser accounts. Let's give it the laser accounts. And here, my boy, we need to copy this, paste it here. Say it's programming, okay? We need a super. Yeah. Super, okay? Now let's copy it and fill it everywhere. Not this, it's super because we are getting it from the where? We're getting it from the parent, okay? So this need to be again required super dot this thing, and we don't need this. Instead, just super. The entire code is now broken. I need to fix it again. How? It is simple. Just come here. Empty list. Come here. Empty list. Okay. An empty list, not lips. Okay, list. Fine. Yes, it's fine. It will return a final laser list, and let's copy the type and paste it here, right? And now laser accounts, laser list, it's done. Here now we have this thing, laser lists, dot length. This length will return the value, length of it. Copy it, sorry, refresh it. Let's open up our software, go here, run it. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Let's see if it is here or not. Oh my bad, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. That's nice. So there are 7 things. Now what I need, just copy this, paste it here. For now we'll just see the names, or yeah, see the names. Okay, let's come here. Here we have the names. Now let's add another name. Good night, address feeling sleepy, and a vendor. That's nice. Let's go to the lasers. Get all. Good night. It's visual now. So thank you. I just need to go to sleep. Namaskar everyone. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So why did I make this video? Because I was feeling a little sleepy and I must have to implement this feature in my software. That is why I made this video, so that at least I got a mindset to set a mindset to reach at a milestone. Okay, so that was the milestone I was thinking. That is why I made this video, otherwise nothing. But I hope you understand what I have coded here, a lot of things. I am also writing a book on Rust, and a whole lot of new videos will become very soon. Thank you, good night, goodbye, and namaskar.